What's up everybody, it's Zach from Switch Wars. Today we're going to do a touchscreen tour because believe it or not, the Switch is also a touchscreen. And that has not been discussed or really shown off much at all by Nintendo, but I wanted to bring you guys an example of what it's like and kind of walk you through the interface as a touch interface. So all of these buttons can be touched and it works like a charm. The screen is very, very responsive, and I actually kind of like navigating this way. I feel bad dirtying up the screen or fingerprinting it up when about to play Zelda, but you can do everything in the main interface this way. And a double tap will get you onto the profile page, and you can scroll through the options this way. If I wanted to change my icon here, I can go and pick through, and I can select them all. Via this. You can even scrub through and scroll, so it works really well like you'd expect. It's very responsive, very quick, and is able to make quite a nice alternate way of navigating. And I'm really curious how they're going to utilize this and implement this in certain games, because as of thus far, it's only on the menu screen or the interface based on the games I have. Obviously 1-2 Switch involves Joy-Con and people, so you can't really touch your way through that. And while you can touch your way through all of the settings, and if you want to read through manuals or mess with parental controls, you can even touch the A and B buttons down here. You can start Zelda, but you can't do anything within Zelda, so the inventory screen does not move, there's no swiping. If I go up here over to System, I can't even save or load with anything touch. The main game, obviously, there's no touch functionality, nothing is happening here. But as soon as I go back to the home menu, you'll be able to navigate entirely by touch. So when I'm browsing the eShop and picking up snipper clips from whatever other games actually come out on launch day, I can do it by touch, and I think that's really convenient and really cool, and I like interacting with the screen that way. And from my experience, it doesn't fingerprint up so bad. It doesn't mess or sully with the screen too bad. If I boot back Zelda here, it still looks really darn good, really darn clear, can't see anything going on. As soon as I go back to the home screen though, I can go back to touch. And just to kind of again give you an example and show you, here's the news feed. You can scroll through this. It scrolls and scrubs really good. You can see it's kind of receiving your touch. There's a little bit of a, as soon as you hit it, it's making the impression, and I can tap, but it won't do anything. I need to make an actual full-on tap in order to hit it. And these are really funny, so I thought we'd go through this. This is the Nintendo Switch Information Center under the News tab, and it's showing us how to play on the big screen. It takes one Mario, one Yoshi, one Toad, one Luigi, and a Peach and Bowser to make this all happen, but it creates a great multiplayer session. What the heck are they playing there? Oh, man, this is some secret unreleased Switch game. It looks like Breath of the Wild just based on the art style, but it definitely isn't, and it's split screen. So we'll go back. Toad's going to take us through charging, which is kind of cool. How do I charge the console? And this is also a good look at some of the information that they've included on the system and placed there for you, so you don't have to go through manuals or look it up online. If you want to learn about the micro SD card, which is kind of hidden, it's underneath the kickstand. And this tells you here, this ninja is sliding in because it's hidden. And so he is going to deliver that extra oomph of memory power. Tabletop mode, you can learn about these guys and their crazy cat who wants the Switch all to himself. I thought this was like a really clever and fun way. Also, I don't know who Amelia is, but she is apparently the Switch mastermind, because when you go to like screenshots or anything, Amelia is the one who's telling you all about this. So she must be like the queen of Switch, the princess of Switch. Anyhow, you can go to controllers here via touch. And anything you want to do, again, you can do with touch. One more thing of note with the touchscreen, and probably the best implementation of the interface, is with the album. Because here's all your photos. These are from Zelda Breath of the Wild, obviously, and you can tap through them. But then what's really nice is you can swipe through them with your finger, and sure, you could use the stick as well. But I really like swiping through with my finger and just going through the pictures. Very satisfying sound effect as well. But you can do all your editing, posting, add text. So if you want to go in here and type on Link, you can do that right there, and then make it a different color if you want. Make it a little bit smaller. Can we move it? Position, yeah, I can move it around. That's Link, okay. That's my dude right there. And now my screenshot is infinitely better after I added the beautiful Link. But it's nice also because if you wanted to delete, say you're like, man, I took a whole bunch of screenshots of the same thing, or I really want to clear up my memory, I can go in here and I can tap all of these real nice and quick, as fast as my finger can fly. And then we're able to delete and go through and remove them, which is just, again, some of the cool little ways that you're able to use touch in the UI to sort of speed up your process or take advantage of some of the functionality that the tablet has that maybe hasn't been highlighted as prominently before. So that's a quick touchscreen tour of the Nintendo Switch. Again, all the touchscreen functionality right now is housed in the UI, but it does show promise and potential for future games to really take advantage of this. And I assume most games will want to use traditional controls. One, just so you don't mess with the screen, and two, to take advantage of the many ways to play, right? If the system is in tabletop or docked, you can't really touch it. But I do hope that some games, or maybe indie games or some smaller titles, will take advantage of the touchscreen, because it seems to work really well. I like it a lot, and it is fun to use. It's cool to have this right here, this beautiful screen, and there is the capability to do multi-touch. So it's not working on the UI, but this screen does have that capability. So hopefully we see something that takes advantage of that eventually. For now though, it's just in the UI. Let me know if you have any questions about the touchscreen, or what games you think could take advantage of these features in the future. Look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, make sure to subscribe for the latest and greatest on Switch. We got a whole plan for launch week coverage that is going to be awesome, so make sure you're here for that. Hit that notification bell if you want to know as soon as the videos go live. And until next time, everybody, Switch Force out.